because Module 5 is Family Fix. So for the first time ever, the containers have finally been containerized for our kids. Meaning, doesn't matter how old your kid is, it doesn't matter if they're a boy or a girl, you're gonna be able to use the charts that I have that says, hey, I've got a 10-year-old girl who's moderately active. How many containers a day does she get? Now, the difference with our kids program is that this is not a diet for kids. We're definitely not putting our kids on a diet. This is just healthy eating for our kids based on their age, their gender, and their activity level. And we've got to take that activity level into account because while our kids seem like they're incredibly active, because I don't know about you, but mine does this a lot, right? It's all chatty. And so you're like, oh, you don't ever stop. But we have to really look at just how active they are. And so I'm walking you guys through that. But I'm also in this module really diving in with the grown-ups about how you talk about food and nutrition, not only to yourself, but in front of your kids, because they pick up on so much that we do, right? So if you're always talking about being on a diet, if you're always jumping from one diet to the next, if you're on the latest trend, if they see you stand in the mirror and judge your body, like these are all things that subconsciously will spill over onto them and will start to have an impact on how they look at food, how they use food. If you're constantly rewarding them or comforting them with food, then that's what they learn. And these are habits we want to break now so that we really can start to end this obesity trend that is happening, especially with our kids. And we're, like I said, we're diving deep into this stuff. Like, this is not just scratching the surface. Like, I'm going in on it for you guys to make sure that we're no longer just doing that, keeping this shallow perspective. Like, we really need to get to the root of it, to why this is happening. So lots of things we're talking about there. Then we get into